Hello everyone, so today I thought I would do a little binder tour with you guys, and first we can start by just appreciating all this binder bling that I've collected, mostly from Stacy, some from Shannon. Anyway, they're fabulous. I chuckle every time I read through them. It's good times. So this is my main and original binder. I only have two binders. Expanded into that, and so these are all my like solids, not solids, but not transparent, not overlays. Like if it's sheer enough to be an overlay, I have it in the other binder, or if it's a holiday, it's in the other binder. And then these are roughly in rainbow order, and you can see I put all my partials, and this is a sub box set. I stick them all in here in order, so then I can kind of pick, and I try to pull from the partials first before opening a new set if I have something that'll work for it. And then I also, actually, it was kind of an experiment. I started resealing. See, this one's one that I haven't used for a while, and I sealed it with the name on the back, which is how they come from Color Street. But I started resealing them with the name on the front, so then when I'm looking through, it's easy for me to look and see what set it is, and I've really enjoyed that. So like this one, I don't know the name of it without pulling it out and looking at it, but yeah, so this is the pink section, and it's a little bit a loose definition, and some of it I look at it and go, where would I look for this set? Because obviously a lot of these have, like this could go in orange or blue, or, you know, it's kind of mixed up there. Yeah. Get a little peek at mustache. Seeing like this could be with white or with pink, or now we're into the reds, and I don't know why I decided to, I guess because pink and purple can be similar, I don't know. For whatever reason I decided to start with pinks and then go into reds. And then this is a recent addition. When I bought the page protectors to do Pokemon card binders for my kiddos, I was like, perfect, I can add these to my binder, because they're perfect when you get down to just a really small bit. They fit in here, so that's like one strip left. But I love this set, Spotted Soulmates. It is so cute on the little heart cheetah print, whatnot. And these are perfect for twosies. You can see I've got some twosies over here on the other side. And then later on you'll see there's some nail decals and other things that fit perfect in this. So I kind of like stuck this in between the red-orange section, so it can kind of, well, and I guess a pink can kind of be both. Anyway, so that's kind of a new, kind of an experiment. Yeah, so, and then here we go. This is kind of like the corals and oranges that we're moving into. Some really pretty ones. This page literally has one set in it, but I will, trust me, it'll get filled as time goes on. The yellow section. Oh, why isn't this? This should be in overlays, because that's definitely. So we'll take that out and move it. And then the yellow section is literally one set. I guess this. Probably I didn't have space and it got stuck over there. So some recent pages I bought, they have. I'm trying to look for the. Yeah. So see the difference here. See how much wider this little side pocket is on these. So if a set is brand new, it can't fit in these pages. So these were kind of the pages that I bought, and so that's kind of, I don't know, maybe I should just replace them. They're not that expensive. So I'll try to like feng shui things to put the full unopened sets and the ones with the smaller pocket here, and then these ones, they have to all have been opened. And once they're open, it's just slightly too big, the other ones. So the other thing I was going to say, so these are mainly made for collecting like dollar bills. They fit US dollar bills perfectly, and so if you're wanting to buy these kind of pages, that's what you'd search for on Amazon, and that's where I got all mine at. Here we are into the green. Oh, the dragon sub box. I love that one. It's all purple and green, duochrome shimmery, and then the ring in there. I love it. Wear tons. Some more twosies, and then I guess I must have decided I might wear this other times besides Halloween. I don't know. That's debatable. I feel like I should probably put that in Halloween. We'll pull that one out too. And I totally meant to be putting away. I have an envelope of stuff to put away during the video. I don't know. It's probably not worth it now. These are all the from recent manicures. Shuffle in an envelope. Yeah, I'll probably just put those away later. I don't think I'm that skilled to like worry about that while I'm talking about this, but that's a blue section. Some ones here I'm super excited to wear. Lots of really pretty glitters. Another one of the dragon sub-box ones. This is a really old one that I got in the advent calendar from my swap buddy, and it's Self-Rotate. Sherry. I'm still continuing the blues. Rose Path. Very cute one. Beautiful. And then there's another Cuban Summer one that my nail friend sent me in that swap. And one that I don't think I've ever seen in person. Super old, so I've heard it's, because it just looks whatever in the package, but I've heard it's really pretty on. Actually, I might be thinking of Monte Carlo Jackpot. But this one I'm sure is fab on too, so. Some of the magical Manny moments. Their Color Streets Advent box that they did here. Oh, this one. I'm excited to wear it. This is Scream Queen. The lights or the colors are always not as good in person, and the color shift and stuff. Like, you can't really see the colors that well. I do have natural light from my window because it's mid-afternoon. Yeah, so it's kind of nice. Oh, this is Euphoria Floral Party Purple Sparkly. And I think this is Ibiza Nights. Yep, Ibiza Nights, and this is like OG, look, 2019. So, and it's getting kind of like gummy last time I opened it. Sometime I should finish that off. That's like one I bought, I don't know. I think I bought that one from Color Street though back in the day. Had it a long time. Oh, and I hung on to it forever because I have a sparkly, like vintagey looking dress that it matches perfectly with. It's like this vintagey purple glitter dress that I like to wear on Halloween. Then this is from the Gothic Beauty, I think it was, sub-box. And it's a similar vibe as the Ibiza Nights. Yeah, so now we're moving into purples. We've been in purples for a while, actually. Purples. And I like the binder because if I have duplicates, I try to stack them together, and that way I don't pull a new set and open it. I'll open this first, and then sometimes if I end up opening both, I can combine them into one. Another dragon sub-box, and that's a dragon sub-box. This, I think, was the Magical Manny Moments. Yeah, Dance Till Dawn. I'm pretty sure that was the house party. And usually when I look through this, I will prop it up, because sometimes they like to sit it off the top, like you just saw. I have my table upstairs has like ridges in it, which is the worst with kids. We've moved it to our dining room table, so the kids don't really eat at it because it's annoying to clean. But it's perfect to put my binder in that little slot in the table, if that makes sense, when I'm looking through it. And I keep all my binders upstairs in my room, and then just pick out what I'm going to do and bring it down here to film for YouTube. Just because I can, even if, you know, my baby's awake or whatnot crawling around, I can pull this out and work on it. Whereas getting into my craft room doesn't happen super often, because as you can imagine, he would love it in here. He would have a heyday getting all the stuff. So this is Safari Chic. This is a newer one to me. And I'm not usually an animal print, but this one has grown on me with time, just seeing Nelkies of it. So I'm super excited to where I got it from Stacy's Vault. Okay, another card page. We're getting into like the browns and golds section. This Beautiful Nightmare, I've had good use. It's like a good neutral from it. I'm glad they stopped cutting strips in the sub boxes. It seems like they've moved away from that. If I want it cut, I'll cut it myself. You know. Okay, this one I thought was kind of ugly when I got it, but then I saw it in the sun. I almost traded it. No Curfew, that's from the Advent box. It sparkles so pretty. So, and I bet it's prettier on than it looks. Like, this just reminds me of like mold spots or something. But on, I bet it's prettier than it looks in the package, so I'm excited to wear that sometime. Okay, now we're into like silvers and whites. Here's all my Swiss and Tell to my name. It's like a 2Z worth. I guess not. A 2Z would have even less because they have smaller strips, but it's 2 strips. Silver Lust. And I noticed, I'm sure some of you have noticed, this is Data Drip. And I feel like those are the same. Those look very, maybe this is slightly less shimmery. I don't know. I feel like they're the same. So I stuck them in the same spot because I think it wouldn't really matter. And then again, silvers, and then also like multicolor ones. So like this has a lot of different colors, so I stuck it here. Another, this is a glow getter. It's just a basic glow in the dark. I put it with whites, so that's basically just where I look. And then I've got extra pages. Lots of room to expand back here. I mean, I don't know once they get strips in them if they'll fit all that. And then I stick over here in the pocket whenever I have extra color street sleeves. I just stick them there just in case. Whatever, I need an extra sleeve or if I'm reorganizing stuff. You can, if you need more, you can order those on Amazon. But so far I just saved the ones when I have empty ones. Okay, and then this is the second binder. So if it fits, if a sticker fits on the other binder, I'll stick it there. And if not, we do it here. And once I fill this, only got the back sides of both binders. Anyway, and I did it on paper so I can move it. I do regret this is just, it's not cardstock, it's just a paper. But it matched with the binder, the purple. But I should have done it on cardstock because as you can see, it's hard to switch it in and out. Anyway, like when I take it out to do stickers. So, okay, so this is, we start with just my black clear overlays. So yeah, so clear as day. See, this is when it's nice to have the title there because otherwise it looks like it's just the back of another set on the other side. And even with that, I sometimes forget about my clear as day. And I have like 5 sets of that because they come with every French set. And yeah, so they just kind of build up. So yeah, so black overlays. And then I guess some shapeshifter mixed in. And some string of pearls. Yeah, string of pearls. And then Home Sweet Home is pretty transparent, so I put it here. And this is one of, got to be a sub box. Yeah, Static Bliss. It's just a, I don't know how much you see the glitter, but it's a fine silver or iridescent glitter. That'll be a really pretty overlay for something. Polka dots, always so cute. Little polka dots. Oh, we've got palm stacked. I've been kind of, since I've added more pages, trying to not do that because you'll have sets that it's great when they're separated, but then they squish together and you can't see. Okay, so now moving into like silvers and golds, it looks like. Some silver and gold overlays now into the pinks. So kind of the same rainbow order is the vibe on these. So pinks, now we're already to green. Purples, that could go with gold too, but I put it with purple because it's got purple in it. And then here's the colored overlays section. I love this one, Prairie Picnic, with the, it's so pretty. That was a really good sub box because you could really combine, in my opinion, I liked it. This was the, what was it, Rustic Heritage a couple years ago in November. You could really just pair anything together. I feel like they all jived really well together, so I really enjoyed that. I keep wanting to do something with this, but then I just never do. The colored polka dots. Lots of sub box sets in here. You can see now we're moving into like the browns. It goes quicker. Okay, here we are to the Halloween. I think I should probably just, oh yeah, see, look, this is a full set, so it's not going to fit in that page. This is very unfortunate. We'll just, this is not perfect, but I'm going to just stick it here now. It's better than it was. And then we'll do the, honestly, I only think I would wear this in the fall. So, it's a very fall set. So we're going to put the, let's put with the, like here next to my Halloween ones. Things get kind of sparse here. The cute bunnies. This one's such a pretty set. What is it called? Snow Biz. So cute. So, ooh, I bet this accent pack potentially would, well, no, it's probably too wide in the cardboard, but I was going to say it could maybe go in one of the card pages. Oh, there we go, some double stacked. Christmas, 4th of July. I love this set. What's it called? Light Show. I just wore it as a whole set. I didn't mix or anything, and I loved it. So pretty. Okay, and then here's nail decals. And my party was Valentine's themed, and I did a party with my friends. And so I bought a bunch of heart decals, like 2 or 3 things. Oh, and then these just white snowflakes. And there's like 8 sheets. They're all different with cute little deer and jingle bells and very, very cute. Cute fruity ones. Yeah, so I have lots and lots of hearts for that party that I did. More hearts, glitter hearts, more hearts in all the colors. I wanted people to have options, you know? Like there are many theirs. And then look, these are also some of the Valentine's ones. They fit perfect in the card spots. So, and then these my mother-in-law got. Look how cute. Some little fall themed little ones. They're so cute. And then again, more, I guess I've been sticking them in both binders. Those there. And then I know most people switch straight to doing the binders, and I probably should. These are the rest of my sets. And they are just organized in a similar order. I guess I have some of the like really bright springy one. Like if I have something that I'm going to want to use soon, I'll stick it in the front to plan with. But after that, then they kind of just go in the same order. Pinks. I don't know how much. I don't know if I want to pull them all out. And I should probably put all these in binders, but part of me is like, well, what if, I don't know, something happens and I want to sell them or something. But I don't mind naked sets, but I know people get worried about that. So let's see if there's like any real gems that we need to pull out and look at. Is that Dragon Fruitini? Yeah, Dragon Fruitini, that's a fun, I think, sheer. I'm excited to wear that one. And then I love these. These were like a Sugar Plum Fairy themed pink ones. Oh, that is Sugar Plum Fairy. I don't know, it was like a sweet themed. It goes with that white one with like rosy gold glitter. I was showing some of the ones from the anniversary sets from last summer. You guys, Carmine Shine. I recently traded to have another set of that. That is the best red. And then I've heard good things about, oh, this is Portugal. I've heard amazing things about Portugal. It's kind of a purpley red. I debated whether to put it in with purples or reds. From the Valentine's BOGO. Okay, this is the one. No, Bed of Roses. Okay, I have more reds than I think I do. Beijing Beauty. That was the one that I've heard good things about. It's another red, and I bet it's prettier on than it seems in the package. Rosy Cameo. Let's see. That's a deep Russian Around. Yeah, Russian Around. This I bought because we lived in the Tucson area, U of A. And I was like, I need that because that's like a big deal there. And I just thought it would be fun to wear. But now that I live here, I'm not into college football or really any college sports. But I was thinking, how fun would that be for 4th of July? It's totally patriotic America. So maybe I'll get time to bust out for 4th of July. So these are some of my 4th of July. Obviously, these could go with blue or red, but they got stuck with red. Okay. Into the greens. And now we're into the blues. And there's not even any yellows in here. I do have a couple of them out because I have them planned for minis. But so yes, lots of blues. And then another patriotic one. I love the 4th of July, guys. There's another one from the last year's. Interstellar, also from my swap that I did in Stacy's group, the Christmas Advent swap. And yeah, she told me, my swap buddy told me that it was one of her unicorns, and then she sent it to me, and I'm super excited to wear it. So pretty. One of the Stylist Lab ones. Let's see, are we moving into, nope, still blues. Which one is that? Oh, US Navy, that's a deep navy, obviously. Okay, blues. Just kind of scroll on through. Okay, now we're into the purples. My pink and purple sections are always the biggest because I love those colors. Oh yeah, Smokes on You. That's one I've had my eye on for a long time and recently got through a swap. One that I just never got around to getting. Also one I have, this is Mermaid Magic, so it's got the, I guess it must fade because they've got the cardboard Faco set in front of it. That's also one I've wanted for a while and recently obtained. Twinkle Twinkle Periwinkle. So pretty, very pastel, but very shimmery and fun. Yeah, one of the new spring ones. Okay, now we're into like the golds and neutrals and I don't know, the thing browns, now blacks. I don't know, it looks like it's kind of mixed here. Silvers. We were meant to, no, that's the Shangri-La. We were meant to use a little bit less magical French version of that, for which I did use for a while before they re-released Shangri-La. So brought it back to the core. Okay, we're kind of, oh, this is just Midnight in Manhattan. Into the blacks. Okay, and then some black overlay, clear overlays. Stripes, the dots, the hearts. Okay, now rainbow ones. I want to do this one with like a black overlay and do rainbow nails under it. I saw like a Lillian Fox off-brand one that was a butterfly. But anyway, you could recreate it with a black overlay, so I'm waiting for the right overlay situation to do that with, or if another idea comes up. Okay, silvers, more rainbows. Yeah, these are kind of mixed up back here. Multicolors. Oh, this is Tie the Knot. Recently traded for that just to have another white. And then Sparkling Pride ends that out. And then I'll show you guys how I organize since I bring everything downstairs. I had my husband pick me up this handy bin from the Dollar Tree. So you can see, and it's got 2 pockets there, and so it just has the things I use to do my nails, my tools. And then I will, my bingo card, if you're in Stacy's Sassy Crew. And then when I plan a mani, I put it in an envelope. So then I can remember what all goes with it. Let's find one that, ooh, I'm excited for this one. I'll probably do this for a summer. But that's what I thought. This is the denim from the Wild West sub box most recently. And I thought it'd be so pretty with floral. And then I thought it was pretty with this. So we'll see. I may change my mind by the time I do it. But anyway, so as I plan manis, I put them all like that. Now, do I remember write down what nail is going on what? No. I saw a mani with just this Meta Strong all by itself, and it was so pretty. So I want to do that one just straight, put it on, not even mix it up. Ooh, Siren Secrets, that's one of the mermaid sub box overlays. I won't show you everything. And then this is going to be my Bumblebee. That one's probably going to be my next mani that I do. I'm like super excited. This is Electric City, right? Yeah, Electric City, bright colors. I'm excited for that. Okay, we'll just look at it. So Siren Secrets, gorgeous, been hoarding it. And then I thought it would be so pretty with, well, it's kind of like fall-esque, so I've kind of been pushing it back. Not that it matters. I feel like I crave the spring stuff in the fall, and then in the spring, you start craving the fall stuff. So anyway, that's kind of how it goes. Anyway, so that's how I organize my sets. And if you think I should open up all my sets and put them in the binders, maybe we should do a vote. I think it would be, I don't reach for the sets in my box as often because they're not in with the rest, but I kind of know what's there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have questions. Hopefully that's helpful with stuff. And I know I always like seeing other people's stashes. It's always fun to get in someone else's stash. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you.